Aduh. Wih, anjir kebiasaan nih habis update nge-freeze dikit. Event, wah belum ada ya? Oh baru tampilannya. Loh, lah, apa itu? Ini tombol apa nih? Lupa. Belum ada eventnya berarti ya. Ini tombol apa ya? Gua nggak ngebaca lagi tadi. Apa bedanya sama tombol silang nih? Oh ho ho ho. Apa statnya ini? Crit rate. Oh, crit damage. Ah, lumayan. Ada guide baru. Iyalah kan karakter baru ya. Nah, settingan. Baru. Lah ini kelok. Oh, ini. Comfort. Global filter. Default. Global filter. Lah, auto FPS. Tidak ada yang baru. Itu saja. Oh ini, anjas baru ya. Lioness of Glory. Nah, ini daily dulu. Uh. Wah, loadingnya lah jadi lama. Encoding overload tadi sempet. Bentar, aku buka di HP.
Pleasing to the ears,
Wah anjir, tuh encoding overloaded. Lah buset. Baru doang kali ya, gara-gara update.
I shall bear witness. Praise me. Foe, be my prey.
Asli sih ini tuh ngelak anjir. The hell. Oke, return to Ragusa City. Let's go. Iya, masih make rover di sini. Run.
Long time no see, Raguna.
Wah, sumpah sih. Bentar ya.
Can you smell that? Sweet
Pak,
old
bentar.
Margarita's restaurant. Come on, come on. Let's go stuff our faces already.
Wah, anjir, ternyata yang bikin berat itu adalah lah. Coba jalan dulu deh. Translatornya yang bikin berat, goblok.
Let's take care of important matters first. You'll eat well soon. I promise.
Yeah, I know. We're here to find Cardathea. I still can't believe Tethys couldn't unlock the Sentinel's relic we found in Septimon.
At least now we know it's called the Civilization Capsule.
Civilization
It probably
Capsule.
holds key legacy data left behind by the
Kapsul
Sentinel.
peradaban.
Like some ancient data recorder, right? But Tethys said to unlock it, we'll need the Leviathan's power.
Titus mengatakan untuk membukanya itu kita membutuhkan kekuatan Leviathan.
If it's really from the Sentinel, why do we need the Threnodian's power for that?
Itu benar-benar dari Sentinel, mengapa kita perlu kekuatan Trenodian?
Maybe because they
Untuk-
fused
yeah.
together at some point.
Mungkin karena mereka satu kesatuan.
Oh well, guess that's why we need to find Cardathea. Maybe she'll know a workaround.
Itu sebabnya kita harus mencari Cardathea. Mungkin dia tahu
The Black
solusinya.
Shore has warned that the waters in Raguna are acting weird again. Gotta be extra careful.
Black Source memperingatkan bahwa perairan di Raguna bertingkah aneh. Harus ekstra hati-hati.
And you know, something feels off in the city too. It's not as cheerful as when we left it.
Yang berbeda dari kota ini kota ini tidak ramai seperti yang kita tinggalkan dahulu.
Since when did you get all poetic?
Amid howling winds,
Kokoko.
rising storms, and ghosts adrift, I heard the captain's call.
Look, over there! Isn't that Brant and Rachia? Wow, the troop of fools is putting on a show!
Group of foes.
Hoist the sails, O humanity! The abyss and the summit have entwined. Your only path now is forward, bold and uncharted. You stand on the precipice. Now is the hour to decide your fate, to plant the seed of your highest hope, and watch it bloom into tomorrow.
Menyaksikannya mekar di masa depan.
Captain, why do you burn alone in your own flames?
Kenapa kau terbakar sendiri di dalam apimu?
If you do not first become ashes, how will you rebuild? Embrace your fire.
Woi, ngeblur.
Embrace your grief. Go into your solitude. I love those who dare to create, who strive to transcend. For in doing so, their old selves are destroyed. Yes. So they might reach
Ntar kalau
the
ini gua
shores of a
matiin.
new life.
Tinggi juga ya usage-nya.
The journey onward is perilous. To stand still is perilous. To look back is also perilous. To tremble and falter is perilous.
Ayo loh, malah nggak nge-translate. Bentar ya. Tidak gerak. Oh, manual aja deh.
Now, I begin to understand what truly makes a hero great. It is to stand before humanity's deepest sorrow and its highest hope.
Oh, how I love those whose souls remain rich and vast. Even when wounded, even when the smallest risk could spell doom, they leap without hesitation into the unknown. Should you stand alone, suffering in the endless dark, today, may you hold fast to every last ember of courage and hope!
Ya. The troop of fools, anjing itu.
Life is but a walking shadow.
Si Abby tercengang.
A poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by fools, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Where am I?
Loh,
That was Cristoforo's voice just now. Is this another one of his illusions? Buling's bronze mirror isn't responding. Abby? No answer. This isn't like what happened in Septimont. Guess I can only keep moving and find out why.
Carlota. Oh iya.
Mistaking rebellion and recklessness for glory, like an inferior gem made precious only by how it glitters. Yes, even the cast-offs of lesser branches can earn admiration if they shine bright enough.
Bentar ya, ini kayaknya ada yang salah di Discord. Registered game. Ah, kan. Malah nggak kebuka itu buahnya. Ya udahlah.
She couldn't control the monstrous family legacy, so she turned to bravado, an armor crafted to hide her naivety and
Dia
fear.
tidak bisa mengendalikan keluarga yang mengerikan, jadi dia berubah menjadi berani.
Fragile, false, but oh, how brilliantly a gem shines.
Bibi.
A pure heart, blindly devoted to a deity on the verge of extinction. Yet the true eternal divinity embraces all. It washes away everything, be it joy or sorrow or hope or obsession. She realigned her faltering faith, and in doing so claimed her redemption. The phases of the moon wove her luminous gaze, yet she insists on using that light to peer into fate's menacing face. Her eyes were destined to be burned. All who overstep cannot escape its wrath. Now neither she nor her moon will ever be whole again.
Bagi dia perempuan tidak akan pernah utuh lagi. Waduh. Kan trailer.
Gentleness born of delusion. A beautiful, sorrowful fantasy. She tried to confront an ancient curse, but fear has eaten away at her soul. Illusion stripped her of freedom, and her tears have long since left her nowhere to hide. What she needs is not light, but a long, dreamless sleep.
Oh, itu siapa yang
valiant and
terkapar?
determined ruler. On the battlefield where life and death collide, a faint ember lingers, flickering, barely alive. Conquest and slaughter walk hand in hand. Sooner or later, she will be consumed by the very sun that nurtured her. Beyond her throne lies nothing but withered bones. If she cannot endure such loneliness, then she must learn to descend her own steps and enter their world. He plays the role of captain.
Oh, Kapten.
I have a theory. Tell me, do you think a performer would ever realize that he is part of a grander play? He mistook his role for his true self, blind to danger and death alike. In the end, he led his crew straight into the abyss. Burning passion is but a beautiful kind of madness. When the curtain falls, he'll stand trial before the flames of his own arrogance. Amid the endless cycle of surging
ternyata yang
tides, she
terkapar.
plunges into fate's swirling maelstrom once more. Soon, she will wear a new crown, one ordained by fate, never to be defied. Her fate was written long ago. What remains is but a fleeting moment of stolen peace. What you see before you is fate itself. And now, with every step you take, you stir the tides into motion. Is it fate that rules over man, or man who commands fate? I await your answer to this question.
Ya. Nah, yang kebaliknya yang mau hancur ya.
What is this place? Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss. All who enter must first forsake all hope. These tacit discords, why aren't they attacking?
Anjing tunduk, Cok.
Harbinger, open the gates of paradise for us.
Oh, ikonnya Galbrena, anjing langsung ketemu di sini.
You'd better leave. This place isn't leading to any salvation. Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
Hordet itu siapa? Kitanya apa sih Kartetianya? Bukan Kartetia dong.
Rover! Rover?
We could try this. Nightmare Awakener.
Nightmare Awakener. Anjir, permen lollipop. Mukanya Abi. I think I saw a paradise.
You're finally awake. One second I'm fine. The next, my head's spinning. And you're face down on the ground.
Pasti ada memesnya sih itu.
I'm fine. What I saw, though.
Sounds like the same thing happening to the people here. From what I've heard, many Raganesi have been having peculiar dreams lately. Even some of our troop members, too. The details vary, but they all end the same way. The fall of Renacida. And it's not just in Dreamland either. Rover, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there have been strange rumors appearing across Renacida lately. Even in Septimont, folks claim they've seen tacit discords not of this land in the wilds, or the ghosts of their ancestors.
Thanks to all these oddities, the mood in Raguna has gone sour. The troupe performed today because Brant thought a new play to lighten the mood might give the people some hope.
Here's the odd part. Only Renacidans seem to be having these dreams. Visitors are spared. The same should be true of you. Tacit discords in the stormy sea have been more restless lately. And the siren songs, well, they've started sounding an awful lot like the Order's hymns. We'll keep gathering intel on our end. Might be worth asking around the city to see who else has been experiencing this. Renacida's tides don't lie. Watch your back.
What were those tacit discords whispering about? Gates of paradise and the word harbinger.
Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Could they mean the harbinger of the dark tide? The only harbinger of the dark tide is Fenrico. But he should still be sealing the dark tide at the Order's Fabricatorium. That figure I saw. And Cardathia's murder. I came back to find her, so I should look for her first. She might know what's at the root of all this.
Kartetianya di mana? Ya Kona. I've started having nightmares. Just imagination.
Keep up! Is that Cantarella up ahead?
Oh, ini dalam mana?
Rover, what brings you back to the inverted
Tertutup.
towers?
Oh, yang di
suddenly?
atas berarti ya?
Something's come up.
Tower yang atas.
I need Cardathia's help to deal with it. Did something unusual happen here?
Akhirnya ketemu dengan Mumi Cantarella
For now,
lagi.
everything appears to be in order. I didn't
Banyak
come
roles-nya
because of
ini.
any disturbance.
Tiap
There are
quest
matters
kayaknya
I
ngebantu
too need to
mulu.
discuss with Cardathia.
Apa tuh kaca pecah? Lah ini. Anjir, ditungguin dong. Lah bejir gitu doang.
Cantarella?
How could this happen?
It all happen so fast. Iya nih.
That woman.
Terjadi terlalu cepat, terjadu gitu.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
Why does this scene match what I saw in that dreamland? Her tacit mark. Look, it's flickering. Cantarella, she's...
No. Something's wrong. It's strange. I can't sense any frequency from her, and yet... she is still resonating with something.
A resonator's frequency is usually gone when they die, right? This doesn't make any sense.
There's something even stranger.
Cardathia's sword.
Cardathia had her sword in hand. With her strength, how could she fall to an intruder like that? And it doesn't look like she even tried
Iya
to
nih, dia
resist.
nungguin malahan.
The
Ngelawan
sword of
enggak.
divinity, sealed with a portion of the Sentinel's power. Could what we're seeing be a result of that power of separation being awakened?
There's something even stranger.
The third stained
The inverted
glass.
tower itself is a sealed sonaro. Only the Phasalias know it exists. So how did she find it? And she broke through the stained glass from the outside. Physically. Not by tearing through the sonaro sphere. But Cardathia has complete control over the tower. If someone had intruded, would she really not have noticed? There's something even stranger. Spent casings. These traces. Could they be from the dark tide?
You bet they are. I'd know that stench anywhere. And I caught the same frequency on that freak who jumped out earlier.
There's something even stranger. Cantarella, you never did get to say what brought you here.
Cartathea reached out to me with an urgent matter to discuss.
Oh, dia nungguin
No
Cantarella
details, only
sebenarnya.
insisting that I come at once. With the strange phenomena stirring across Raguna, I feared it might be linked to the Dark Tide, or Leviathan.
Was what I saw really just an illusion? I saw this, her death, exactly as it's happening now. That woman, she was using Dark Tide energy. Could she be another Harbinger? Whatever the case, we need to find the one who did this. I want answers.
Leave Cartathea to me. I'll bring her back to the Phasalia estate and keep her safe. The rest, I entrust to you.
You can track the Dark Tide frequencies.
This knows I could track the Dark Tide blindfolded. Let's follow the stench and hunt down this killer.
Si Abby bilang ada new form ntar tuh. Dianya apa siapanya nih? The Super Abby.
That's weird. The trail ends here, but my head's starting to spin again.
It's the Dark Tide's energy messing with you again. You can rest. I'll search the area.
Anjay, Raguna jadi kayak begini ya jadinya ya.
Already. That drowsiness should have worn off by now. Another side effect of the Dark Tide? Since leaving the inverted tower of Raguna's sky, what happened to it?
Spear of glory! Pierce through! Slipped away again.
Anjay.
By this spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil.
Kemarin galau nih orang.
Avidius? What are you doing out here?
What any gladiator of Septimont is born to do.
Hunting.
But you, Your Grace, you vanished without a word. What brings you back in such a hurry? That's a long story. Let's speak of more pressing matters. Are you after the Thundering Mephis as well?
No. I'm tracking someone else.
Silver hair and violet eyes, cloaked in cursed shadow-lit flame. So you seek the one they call Discord Slayer.
Set Discord Hunter.
Discord Slayer? Sounds like you know something about her.
Yes, she's on my radar. I suspect the recent tacit Discord outbreak in Raguna City is tied to her presence. Your Grace hasn't heard. It struck not long ago. I had gone there in search of the Quill Bearer. While gathering information, the city was suddenly overrun. To be precise, they looked more like spawn of the Dark Tide.
Lah, si Galbrenanya, anjing, kok bisa?
The outbreak has since been contained, but the Genesis Nexus was damaged. Without it, common echoes can't be used, and Raguna is no longer secure. The Montellis and the Order agreed to evacuate all civilians to Alvarado Vault, where private echoes can still be deployed. It's the only way to protect them.
A TD outbreak right after I left. But while I was there, I didn't even sense a ripple.
The thundering Mephis has fled. The path ahead is safe.
Thank you for your help, Gladiator. Alvarado Vault isn't far from here. We can handle the rest of the journey.
Now, about the Discord Slayer you seek. The townsfolk shared some troubling whispers. She may call herself that, but witnesses have seen her alongside swarms of Tacet Discords, leading them like troops into battle. What's more, many have confirmed that the unrest across Raguna coincides exactly with her appearances. The time and place match perfectly. I even crossed paths with her on the road to Raguna. I sensed a malicious frequency we both know well. The Dark Tide. Of course. Even if she didn't cause the outbreak in Raguna City, the connection is undeniable. The Dark Tide is Rinasita's ancient enemy. If you're hunting her, allow me to join you and lend my aid.
Do you have
Anjay,
any leads
co-op
on her
sama
whereabouts?
Vidius nih.
If I'm correct, the thundering Mephis we encountered is also a Dark Tide creation. This frequency it left behind, we can track it, and from there draw out the Discord Slayer herself. To that end, we'll need this.
An anchor stone. You brought that all the way from Septimont?
A habit picked up on the hunt. You're no stranger to its use either, Your Grace. Looks like I'm fortunate to be hunting alongside you again.
Ya. Orang Vidius lagi.
Take note. Enemies ahead. Dark Tide creations. Grant them the oblivion they deserve.
The wicked will face judgment.
What a hollow existence. Who scripted your delusions?
You mentioned you left Tetragon Temple to search for the Quill Bearer here in Raguna, right?
I grew weary of waiting. When I heard rumors of his presence in Raguna, I came to find him myself. No trace of him yet, but I've learned this much. Here, no verses were ever penned about me. The Ragunesi know not my name, past, nor the prophecy I once carried. Here, I am a completely blank page. If my former existence was just a fabrication, an idea of some hero of heroes crafted to Septimont's expectations, then perhaps here in Raguna I am free to write my own story, free to define my own existence, free to create a reality of my own. This matters more than finding him. I will break free from his narrative and become the master of my own destiny.
Your fate is what you want it to be. No one else gets to decide who you are. No one has the right to dismiss your efforts and dreams with some absurd idea of destiny. You'll find your own truth. I know it.
You honor me. I hope to prove worthy of that belief.
Wah, lanjut.
The anchor stone is holding strong. Let's push forward. Our destination is up ahead. Is that an entrance to a paradimensional tacit field? Raguna's geographical records haven't documented this. Do you feel that? That ominous energy? Huh. The anchor stone confirms the thundering Mephis is hiding here. Very well. I stand with you. Whatever comes, you have my sword.
Nah, lawan Thundering Mephis ini.
What happened?
Lah
Where's
iya.
Savidius? Crossed inside at the same time. It's the Thundering Mephis.
Open the gates.
So you just battling without thinking.
Oh, ini dikurung dia.
The Discord Slayer. Is this her trap? Another illusion.
Focus. You are in an illusion. It's weaponizing your combat instincts. Steady your resolve. Do not let its whispers sway you.
Hallucinations of fate. Is she helping me?
Good. See that cocoon in the center? The Thundering Mephis is just there.
Oh,
That right there is the core of this domain. Destroy it. Then the monster and this illusion will unravel together.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment. Ha!
Hopefully this helps.
Annihilation. Good. The wicked will face judgment. Wind rises. The wicked will face waves rise. Judgment strikes.
It worked. But
Who are you? And what did you do to Cardathea?
kursornya di tengah.
Now is not the time for stories. But I'll tell you this. I'm here to kill the harbinger of the dark tide. To stop a greater
Lah,
calamity.
berarti harbingernya bukan si Galbrena itu katanya.
time to leave this place.
Jadi kan ngiranya si Rover ini video Harbinger itu si Galbrena ini. Cristoforo sih ini.
Rover, are you unharmed? You vanished the moment we entered the Tacit Field.
Lah
I'm
kepisah.
fine. So it's gone? Ovidius, did you see anything after we got separated?
The thundering Mephis was nowhere in sight. But I did observe a peculiar figure. I couldn't see his face clearly, but I heard him call himself
Caligula.
Caligula. Caligula was a tyrant feared throughout Septimon's history. Notorious for his cruelty that
Mad
defied
King.
reason, the world remembers him as the Mad King. Legends say he wielded a vile black resonance energy, and the worst calamities ever stirred by the Dark Tide all began with him. He didn't fight it. He embraced it, commanded its abominations, bent them to his will. In the end, the people rose against him and struck him down. But not before he left a curse. I shall become the very history and memory of Septimon, so long as fear lingers in your hearts. I shall return.
The power to command the Dark Tide's creations. Only a Harbinger could do that. That Discord Slayer says she's hunting the Harbinger to stop a greater calamity. If that's true, then everything happening across Raguna might be tied to the Harbinger. She pulled me from the illusion. If she's the cause of this chaos, why help me?
Betul. Berarti bukan si Galbraith penyebabnya.
Harbinger, who are you, really?
Rover, traces of the Dark Tide's frequency still linger where the paradimensional Tacit Field collapsed. The anchor stone is useless now. The signal is blocked by some sort of spatial layer.
Augusta said the Dark Tide spoke to her when it swallowed her whole. Maybe I can learn something that way. My telepathic ability should give me a way in.
Telepathy? Your Grace is versed in many arts. I don't doubt your abilities, but this is the Dark Tide. Reckless contact could... I don't want to see another tragedy like what befell Septimon.
We're falling behind. The Discord Slayer knows far more than we do. We need to find her. And fast. I'm not letting anyone slip past us.
As fast as possible. Sambil ngemil ya kan, tangannya kotor. Use telepathy on the Dark Tide. Anjas, basah hati.
I can't see anything. I'm only getting jumbled voices. Focus. I should be able to hear something.
Okay, everybody listen. Don't panic. Take the lift. It will bring you to safety.
Ada tuh
The
suaranya.
prototype echoes in the depositories. Activate them all.
Those voices. Zani and Carlotta. They're in Everardo Vault. The Dark Tide creations could be appearing there.
It's currently sheltering a large number of civilians.
Let's not waste time. We leave now.
Up, terbang kita. Wih, ya elah. Gue makan. Lanjut makan.
Zani, status of the evacuation.
80% of Raguna's residents have been relocated. But the troop of fools hit a storm while ferrying people from the Riccioli Islands.
Nah, ketinggalan
Rough
dong
seas out there.
anak-anakan brand.
Trust them to see it through.
Miss Carlotta, we've cleared the depositories as ordered, ready to receive incoming supplies.
Good. Renacita's greatest treasure has always been the people who built it. The next Cloudpather Express is due at any moment. Be ready to offload.
Understood, ma'am.
Rover! If you mean the incident in Ragusa, you've likely already heard. A horde of tacit discords has overrun the city, and common echoes are out of control.
Evacuation here is still on track. No anomalies detected in Averardo Vault.
Yet.
Your assistance is appreciated, Seravidius. The residents from Eglatown have all been accounted for.
I am simply fulfilling my duty.
Strange. I clearly sense the Dark Tide's presence around here. So why does everything seem normal?
Nah, itu tuh.
Gunfire! We've got intruders.
Ayolah itu. Bawan. Sama Carlota. Mama pistol loh.
These Tidespawn, they've evolved fast. Mutation? Or... And sure enough...
Entering a restricted zone armed without triggering a single alarm.
Waduh.
Be careful. Her abilities are not normal.
All this by her hand.
Fiction and reality are starting to blur. Don't put your faith in appearances.
Lah, buset.
That is what they really are.
The Dark Tide can corrupt, and you carry its power. What proof do we have this isn't your doing?
You don't. Believe whatever you want.
Anjay.
By the
Tipenya
sacred
terserah.
statues of the divinity, evil
Mau percaya
shall
ke
know
kagak
no
ge.
peace.
Terah lu.
Only the righteous may taste eternity. Wickedness shall be purged by the blade, and those who consort with calamity
Iya kacamata ya?
fall.
Siapa sih namanya?
Gelbrenner, demon wrought from ruin.
Oh bukan si Fenrico
You
nya
are not
ternyata.
welcome here.
Tuh yang si kacamata itu anjing.
Fenrico? Why would he be here?
Ini udah dibilang Fenrico.
You have slaughtered my flock and ushered in ruin. The Sentinel's wrath is already upon you. I will cast you back into damnation myself before your carnage spreads any further. You should be howling in the Styx's depths, your soul aflame in the pit's cruelest fire forever.
If you're offering
Pertanyaannya,
me a shortcut back to hell,
kan si Fenrico itu udah dibukuin kan? Dia yang ngebukuin diri sendiri. Kok bisa
Your
nongol
heart
lagi?
holds no reverence for the divine, only desecration and scorn. Demon, your sins are ripe for judgment.
Oh shit.
By the highest will's command, I shall strike down all that you have wrought. Justice shall be done.
I am the bone of my sword. Diselamatin tuh. Bukan tasit Discord berarti ya?
She could have dodged that. But she took the hit to shield a civilian? And Fenrico, he knew innocents were here, but didn't hold back at all.
Righteous one, I come to cleanse Rinascita of a traitorous demon and avenge
Oke,
the blood
yang
debts of
bukan
my
yang
people.
asli.
Why raise your
Nih
blade
ngomong
against me?
lagi aja.
Rinascita teeters
Ngomong
on the
lagi
edge
makan.
of collapse. Now, more than ever, we must uphold the tenets of unity and salvation. The path to deliverance lies within the civilization capsule. Entrust it to me. By the authority bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
You shouldn't be here, Fenrico.
Unless you're not Fenrico at all.
You. Who are you? What do you want?
Bloodshed cannot be avoided. Blood must pay for blood. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. My goal is pure, singular. All I've done so Rinascita survives the divine reckoning and rises as a land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith. When all hope seems lost, we are the beginning and the end. The absolution and the grace. Hand over the civilization capsule.
Mau.
So, the civilization capsule is your goal after all. Lost your patience, have you?
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist it is to defy the will of
Bisa amat ini
divinity.
naruh.
You and your divinity cannot end me. And these dark tide shams. Today, you face your reckoning.
I am the enlightened one, anointed by the divinity and crowned by fate itself.
Ah, so you're the core of these abominations. Took long enough to hunt you down. Still pretending that mask isn't cracked.
Mocked by fate, whispering poison, a demon reviled by all. You wield the Dark Tide's power, yet you dare judge me?
It's too bad I'm not the one judging. If the Dark Tide's power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this? The envoys declare the guilt, but Imperator is the only true judge.
Wah, kena flashbang nih.
By the light of Imperator, repent!
Anjas.
It's the light of Genesis.
Looks like the judgment is clear.
Anjas, yang kemarin kita lawan bareng Agusta.
These hollow existences don't need your mercy. Protect the civilization capsule. That's what they're really after.
How were they able to disguise themselves as humans?
Lah,
I've never heard of any possessing
jadi
such
spektrum gua.
Their fangs are bare now. Don't hesitate. Let's end them all.
The one mimicking the Primus is the heart. Take it down, and the rest will collapse with it.
It's calling in more of them. We'll need to clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh from the sea shall walk upon the land. It shall work great wonders and mark the flesh of its faithful. All who have ears to hear, let them hear.
Salah ya.
The world is mine. A new era awaits. Still recognize me? Found your
Swift and resolute. Last chance. The end has come. Strike from the shadows.
Tadi ambil.
Ovidius, you have received the blessing.
Ini Avidius GG juga ya. Saya bukan karakter utama. Karakter pendukung doang dia. Lah bertiga tuh sama Galbrena.
Another dimension within the civilization capsule. But why does it open up now?
Permissions detected.
Arbiter lah.
Lifting imposed.
Ketemu.
First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now revealed. Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled.
Itu dia. Siapa ya itu ya namanya ya?
Arbiter, this moment was always foreseen. Now it comes to pass. Arbiter, I grieve to say, I am but a message set to activate in
Cuma pesan doang.
to the presence of an initiate.
Bukan basically ketemu.
Time in this place flows near still. A moment remains for us to speak. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and with it, a trace of my power to separate. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space, the civilization capsule. It records the origin and birth of the Rinnesetan civilization, preserving their most ancient memories. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed it here. arbiter. Heed me now. Let me unveil Rinasita's beginnings.
Awal kisah Rinasita.
In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide.
Wah, movie interaktif apa? Scene interaktif dong. Woi, oh, klik kiri. Hah? Kira dia scroll.
The displaced and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago. There, I did leave knowledge and technology.
Genesis Nexus.
That they might walk the path to freedom.
Lalalala. Hanya scene interaktif.
Blesses us.
We follow your will.
To build our republic. Unity became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow. It spoke in my name, wrote those miracles, forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
We are blessed by the sea. By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Rinasita beyond measure. I began to question all I had done. The Threnodian doth steer Rinasita's fate. And I too once guided Rinasita's course. In truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose. Civilizations abound with Threnodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people.
Bang, flashbang.
Only the people can decide where their future must lead. What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shackle it. I partook of its blight, that I might comprehend it. Once I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
I will do the same thing again. You have done more than enough. Let me handle the rest.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Threnodian's power to open?
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the Resonator, bearing both my power and that of Leviathan.
What if that Resonator became the Threnodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Renacita hath already fallen, and the truth within this capsule would cease to matter. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know, and thine. Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea creature. Even at civilization's dawn, it had already tainted mankind's hearts. A primeval shadow lurking within the soul. The opening of the capsule shall stir the Renacitans' oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek, through the blueprint we created, to lay claim to Renacita's fate anew. If the Renacitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past and the most primeval fear. They must overcome the shadow born of civilization. Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now. Gather every last hope. If all unfoldeth as it should, Renacita shall be free of divinity henceforth. When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Renacita shall welcome a true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
Keep your sword seated.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me? This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Righteous One, trust her, and trust me. Everything we've done is to defeat Leviathan.
That is her frequency.
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
Yang di story sebelumnya itu belum kalah ya si
Kill
Leviathan.
Leviathan. Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth.
Oh,
It
bangkit
stole some of the
kembali
Sentinel's
anjing.
power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. I'm sure you've seen it. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands. Their whole play in Rinasita, use it to bring back Leviathan.
It's always that group of lunatics.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Thronodian. How long has this been going on?
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Kartetia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer? I can't imagine Kartetia keeping something that important from me.
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. As for the rest... The next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst-case scenario. Our first priority is to find them. If we don't, the Dark Tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinasita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form and speeding the Tidespawn. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories to become more real. Some even start to look
Human.
You've noticed it. The Tidespawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means... Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. I kill them, and I take what they know. They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured if I stayed close, sooner or later I'd find the Tidespawn's core. Maybe even the Harbinger. The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Threnodian's power. And it opened the moment you and that gladiator touched it. So...
You think it's Avidius. But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago. And this power, it's mine. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon. When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade.
Kartetia Judgment.
Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a death worth talking about. Loud, messy, unforgettable. The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is
Jadi
spreading and
mencurigai
this space is
Avidius
about to
nih.
collapse. We need to find a way out.
These things. They're all Tidespawn. The
civilization capsule was tainted by the dark tide.
Wih,
That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the dark tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it through the storm. You have access to core data. But Ovidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. We need to move fast to find him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of Tidestorm hits.
Bang bang
The exit
bang.
is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it.
Wah, silau anjing. Nutup anjing portalnya.
The collapse is accelerating. Our way out is closing fast. Faster. We're almost there.
Ini loading screennya mantep sih. Disney in action.
Rover. Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble.
Lah si Evadiusnya kan ikut masuk ya padahal.
It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other Tidespawn didn't last.
That was the last one. With the family's private echo arsenal backing us up, we held the line just fine.
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart without you? We Raganese are made of sterner stuff than that. We handled those creatures just fine.
This Phalian Beringal. When the core was destroyed, the other Tidespawn lost their form. For now, the vault is secure. At least, until the next wave spawns. I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and prevent new Tidespawn from forming here.
Might I ask...
Where's that gladiator from Septimont?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you. But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis. Then off he went, like a man on fire.
Like a man on fire.
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Ovidius during our fight earlier. With Baelor's power, I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
I must move quickly.
Silence, you maddening whispers!
No. I'll be damned before I accept a fate like that. There must be something left I can still do. I won't let the same tragedy happen twice.
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been destroyed.
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we can.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
Sky route anjing, terbang lagi dah. Kita terbangnya pakai sayap Havok.
Manipulating the
Pas
air
di
to form
in-game
wind
enggak anjir.
Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord harpier within me.
Not an echo, but a tacit discord itself.
Kalau bisa dipakai itu sayapnya Havok sebelah doang kan.
You can say that. Valor is one of many.
One of many? Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the dark tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the tide spawn up ahead.
That's a Phasalia member. We need to help him. Leave it to me.
Oh, it's Rover. It's a sentinel.
What happened here?
Dark tide creation swarmed without warning. We were overrun before we could...
Move aside. We'll clean up.
Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position?
Rame.
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be fixed. Save your potions for those who still have hope.
Ketelan dark tide.
I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. Don't let me become Leviathan's puppet. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. She is. Why are you with her?
The Phasalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved dark tide. It feeds on human despair, warping that frequency to form tidespawn. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, their frequencies cannot be reversed. All we can offer is the dignity of dying as a human.
Ah, mati dong tuh orang.
My lady, don't let me burden those who still have hope.
Matriarch of Physalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice. If you cannot strike the final blow, allow me.
Physalia blood must be ended by Physalia hands.
Thank you. May glory return to the Physalias.
Cool. Shinjo Sasageo.
The dead rest.
Aduh.
The living march forward. The Physalia will never forget its fallen sons and daughters. Cartathea remains secure in the Physalia estate. But the divinity's statue began whispering in our minds. Then came the Tidespawn soon after. It was Leviathan's voice. Something has awakened it.
It's very likely, Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on us finding him.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived!
Anjas, si PB.
Thessalio Fells. It's already... Attention! Deploy all acolytes to set up temporary resonance beacons. Scattering the light of Genesis will hold back the Tidespawn.
Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of Tidespawn is marching towards the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Rover, Avidius is our mission.
I'll use my forte to defuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the Dark Tide's influence.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you. Please, you have to stop this.
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh. We protect Rinasita.
O light of Genesis, shield us. As we were at the dawn, so we stand today as the Sentinel soldiers.
The Order's acolytes are holding off the other Tidespawn. This is
Let's
our chance to go straight for the
go.
source.
Ya, udah ketelan sama Dark Tide.
Forgive me that you have to see me like this.
When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole. I saw Rinasita's beginnings and the memories of so many of its people. I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my past and the future I am meant to inherit.
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Yes. I once said that I would write my own story, define my own existence. But after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tide Spawn's movements. They were converging on Thessalia Fells. I still wanted to do something, anything to stop the devastation.
Oh shit. Wah, nge-crash goblok. Lah, kenapa nge-crash? Lagi loading aset apa gimana itu? Nge-crash. Ulang.
It's you. Forgive me. When civilization came, I saw Rinasita.
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency.
But after I left that... But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time. Because of me. Countless Tide Spawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but I overestimated myself and was corrupted by them. My hopes and dreams, all of it was real, so why? Why did it all come to this? From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never outrun. Caligula's fate. It's calling to me.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memories.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the Mad King. So why? Why should I reject its crown? I am the one who glimpsed fate itself. And now, I will reveal it to the world. But who can truly know the might of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend.
Yeah.
I am the king, bearer of extraordinary power, risen
Mad
from
King
the dark
Caligula.
tides. I shall quiet the waters and still the tempest. I shall be crowned in glory with the blood of the old king.
Ovidius.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
I can write my own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
Aduh, salah. Oh shit.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Keep it together. Last chance. Last chance.
Tempest with flashes. The wicked.
I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same. How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing.
His will is stirring within the dark tide. Don't let up. Your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Loh. Ketelan anjir.
Wind rises. The wicked.
Hopefully this helps.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human. Not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide. No one escapes the net it casts. Wield the dark tide's power, and it will consume you in turn. Come back to us.
Jangan keluar dari situ.
I am nothing like you.
How do you plan to resist us?
There must be a way.
Itu kapal tuh.
That girl. Was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
The dark tide devours everything, assimilates everything. If I can't escape,
Lah ini sih Galbrand kecil lah ini. Tuh ada lalat nih.
it's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss. Fate may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
A memory left behind in the dark tide. She's right. In this war against fate, I still have a move to make. I want it to be a story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil. I will absorb all of the tide spawn. Kill me and the calamity ends here.
Ovidius!
There's no time! Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Buset. No, Ovidius.
Pathetic as he was, in his final moments, he outran his fate. Now, why
Alah,
greet our
Christopher
reunion with
Wondol.
animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage.
Tidak.
A truly moving scene.
Anjir, Ovidius pemeran apa namanya? Bukan pemeran utama, cuman pemeran pembantu, tapi keren anjir.
Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit. A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood, fit to walk the world. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain. Did you not see? I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might...
Ini karakter-karakter yang di apa namanya?
Through contradictions
Dibikin sama si Cristoforo ya. Jalan ceritanya.
Transcendence. Only then may a soul rise beyond itself and touch the gates of immortality. Should you still insist on my cruelty? Well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final act. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Rinasita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink. Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's endless trials? I too await your final answer.
You brought ruin to Rinasita. You think you're just walking away?
Ah, my stage lies elsewhere. In this scene, I am but a herald. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. I've never had much fondness for overwrought dramatic irony. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority to be opened. Just a single drop of the tide's nectar will suffice. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned. When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come to light.
Oke, lanjut.
The Harbinger of the Dark Tide is the anchor of reality of all Tidespawn. That means it must be a real, existing person. When I was absorbing the Tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born of the Dark Tide.
Then why didn't the light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow. And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death, that created his own truth. That's why he played right into the Quillbearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
He still succeeds in changing his fate.
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
Yes. As he
As he
wished.
wished.
We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Avidius wasn't the Harbinger, that means we missed something.
Catharsis.
Live to hunt.
Berarti bukan si
The
Avidius.
Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averado Vault. But as for the rest, the scars...
I'm so scared.
Penjasa naktur signature pose anjing.
The great hero, Rover. Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales. Brave and determined.
Lah. Oh.
But you can't save everyone.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Cardathea?
Waduh.
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous One, open the Ascendant gates for me.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera! How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face of fear?
Apa yang mereka
I'm
lihat?
sorry, Lady Cantarella and Rover. We lost our composure.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle this.
Pedometric tadi.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
That's the realm Leviathan created. The Journeying Paradise.
Journeying Paradise.
Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimont for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall come to light. Rover, you are the new harbinger of the dark tide.
Waduh. CMC-nya sendiri kocak.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
CMC sendiri harbingernya.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the
Pantes kenapa
Sentinel's
teset marknya
power
jadi warna ungu?
That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalias have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
The worst case scenario.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So...
He once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
King Kong kan
The
dari
one
ini.
corrupted might not be you.
Dari aduh gue lupa lagi kotanya. Sama Wuthering-Waves itu bukan Dinas Cita, Huanglong kan?
The dark tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Abby does carry the dark tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the dark tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
You have always done great, Abby.
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the dark tide. I couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Renacita with the dark tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Ragunna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the dark tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Renacita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing Renacita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs. aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the Dark Tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision, like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Rinascita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the Tidespawn.
How do we fight Leviathan?
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetia's. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Rinascita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinascita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself, unless you're ready to walk it. For now, the Dark Tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Ya. Ke Septimon lagi berarti. Langsung nyampe nih Septimon. Wih, nambah nih. Berubah nggak sih ini loading screen-nya? Keren coy. Wih, rame betul. Oh shit, berat. Bejir. Apa ini? Jadi berat. Buset.
This is a testament to my connection with the world.
Wih, apa lagi nih? Oh alah, illusion itu.
And it's very much my companion now.
Oke, ini udah
bearing
asar,
witness to
mau
everything I've
pergi
experienced on this journey.
juga. Kita daily dulu aja.
Let me be there for everyone.
Tidak bisa, ini exit questnya di ini. daily terus off. Mau cabut.
While the moon cycles,
Apa tadi tuh?
while the moon cycles,
Ascension Planner.
I remain the anchor.
Nah, apa ini? Grenadian. Walah, baru tuh weekly bossnya.
While the moon cycles, I remain the anchor.
Oh, nggak checklist ya? Kan udah ya, pas ini. Ekonya nggak ada yang checklist, coy. Gak dikasih tahu lagi kurangnya apa. Lah, malah balik.
While the moon cycles, I remain the anchor.
Sumpah ini tombol apa sih sebenarnya? Lah, kurang banyak. Kayaknya kagak cukup ini. Nah, outronya rata-rata disuruh 8 ya.
my resolve. Praise me. Settle. Present your offerings. And on you go. By my side. In control. In control. Oh. Yeah. Unmatched. Moment of victory.
Tewas. Oh iya, lupa gue mau lihat ini. Biasa doang ya, nggak ada apa namanya, nggak ada efek khusus gitu.
Loading. Astral modulation.
I'll indulge you. Answer my call.
Mati.
Your offerings. Face me. Fate in my mark. Fate. Honor to you, my friend. Roars of conquest.
Loading. I will grant you new.
With style and grace. The moon is full. Face me. Causality?
Bam. Wih, belum mati.
Leave it to me. Loading. In your good time.
Now watch closely. On you go. Taste my resolve. Entertain me.
Di sini nih mulai. Salah bang, ini bang.
Your ability, astral modulation. I'll indulge you. Answer my call. Praise me. Faith revealed is might never.
Malah ke cancel.
Winners win. Here. One strike is enough. In control.
Aduh.
Oh, from the heart. Loading. I engraft you new. Now watch closely.
Malah kena.
The nerves. I am the moon. In the name of blood. Very perfect. The sun.
Mati kocak.
The moon is full. You dare test me? I've
Lah.
left my mark. Do not impede. Shed no tears.
Oh, ke hit habis stamina. Gak bisa ngedodge. Baru nggak. Di situ yuk skill uniknya.
Leave it to me. Physical damage detected. In war with time. I'll indulge you. Present your offerings. Taste my resolve. Face me. 12 at my strings. Causality is mine. Winners win. One strike is enough.
Lah. Pukul angin itu.
Invincible. Ordained. Loading. Physical damage detected. Diminish astral modulation. With style and grace. Praise you dare test. Answer my call. No,
Ya elah telat.
I will not.
Astaga.
do not impede. Your ability.
Di akhir itu langsung habis stamina-nya. Itu pas yang dia terbang itu yang mulai
Leave it to me. Loading. Your ability low. In war with time. I'll indulge you. You dare test me. The moon is full.
lah nggak crit.
Entertain me? Fate in my mark. Face me. All of me. Conquest begins now. Step up before the eternal sun. It ends now. In control. Oh, from the heart. damage detected. I'm fine. Perish. I engraft you new.
With style and grace. Taste my resolve. Face me. Future. Fight by my side. From Sanctimon! Scene of my triumph! In control.
Oh, habis staminanya tuh. Astaga. Oh, permasalahannya itu ada di Augustanya. Pas gue terbang, staminanya hilang. Nggak kahit itu padahal.
I engraft you new.
I'll indulge you. Present your offerings. Answer my call. Praise me. You dare test me. The insolence. Fate revealed is my moment. Invincible in one strike. Blood to Sanctimon! Yeah! One strike is enough! In control.
Leave it to me. Loading. Physical damage detected. In war with time.
With style and grace. Face me. All of me. Taste my resolve.
Bam.
Face me. Fate in my mark. No.
Wanjir, apa itu?
Leave it to me. Durability low. Shed no tears.
Alah.
Never back down. Fight.
Wih.
Or fall. On you go.
Waduh.
Left my mark.
Nah, biasanya kalau udah kayak gini, mentok udah. Makanya ini si apa? Jinsi. Karena udah nggak kuat.
May I pray for anything specific?
Good force namanya.
Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
Did I mess it up?
Lah, salah lagi. Bentar lagi nih. Coba 2 kali gagal nih. Baru gue cabut. Ntar.
Take 4, leave it to me. War with time. Physical damage detected.
I'm so tired. Witness the arts freeform. Together we fight.
Lah,
Much to be done.
bangsat ini dia bisa nge-slash ke atas gitu. Oke.
Leave it to me. Diminish. Iron graft new.
Institution. I'm nomad. Sorry.
Lah,
Burden me.
hilang. Nah udah dong gagal kan mau cabut.
Loading. In war with time.
Institution. I'm nomad. I'm sorry.
Alah alah alah.
Leave it to me.
Institution. I'm nomad. Painting hasn't finished yet.
Leave it to me.
Awakening.
Loh, loh.
Physical damage detected. Loading. Astral modulation.
Institution. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. There's
Astaga,
much to be done.
agak bisa bener meleng ya.
Loading. Iron graft new.
Institution. I'm not sorry to burden you.
Take 4. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Let it end. Leave it to me. Still in war with time.
Institution. Painting isn't finished yet.
Take 4. Glory no. Evil be cleansed. Leave it to me. Durability low. modulation.
Wih, kan itu nge-counter gua.
Take form. Sacred light.
Itu situ counter anjir.
Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Leave it to me.
Astaga, gagal mulu. Belum ngerti ininya. Nutup dulu dah.
Did anything happen?
Aduh, tidak bisa.
Leave it to me. Perish in war with time. I'm sorry.
Aduh, kok lagi ada nyamuk.
Leave it to me. Loading. Iron graft you knew. It's the painting. I'm so tired. The painting
Lah,
isn't finished.
langsung mati. Belum juga main itu.
Leave it to me. Loading. Physical damage detected. Astral modulation. It's the painting. Here comes the helper. Did I mess it up? Art unveiled. Together we fight. Thunder guide us. Blessed end. Vow from the soul. Loading. In war with time. It's the painting. Strike is one. Sacred light. Ordained. Durability
Loh.
depleted.
Baru juga kelar liberation.
Witness the art's true form. Together we fight. Safely, heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Let it end. Fast and leave it to me. Shed no tears.
Mantap. GG gaming.
Take form.
Wih kan. Nggak bisa sih ini. Harus diulang-ulang dulu. Movementnya masih ngasal. Tuh.
Isn't finished yet.
Ada nyamuk dah. Itu dulu. Mau ke RS. Alright. Anjas 6.000 lah, ada inian sekarang. Pas kan dulu nggak ada itu. Untung nggak emas. nyoba doang. Kita beli. Kurang. 26. Wah, mantap nih buat nanti. Cabut. Thank you guys.